So this is going to be rather interesting today. So my plans have already changed on this a little bit. Right now I'm at the Ilion Marina, and going to continue my journey along the Canalway Trail. And the parking situation's a little different down here. So I think I'm going to head back towards Frankfort first. I'm going to head east and turn around, come back, and then head west. Gonna ride over here and check out the map first, you know, because it's good to read maps, right? All right, you are here. Okay, let's see here. Central. I'm not getting this. If you're here, the canal trail is down here, so I got to ride back this way to it. I don't know. Not understand. Yeah, apparently I'm just gonna park here. Look at the water. Don't think this is going to go exactly how I planned. That's okay. It's all part of the adventure, you know? So I'm gonna roll back to the east first, and then figure things out as I go along, I guess. And we're off. So good day and greetings, and welcome to Sunday, May the 17th, 2026. It's, I believe, going on around noon. I didn't exactly look at the time. Rolling east here on the Empire Trail, the Erie Canalway Trail, whatever you want to call it this week. Out here once again on the 2024 Schwinn Predator 24-inch cruiser, Team 24 Tribute. And it's a beautiful Sunday, beautiful day for a ride. It's a great day to be alive. Life ain't perfect, definitely not perfect, but it's okay for now. I looked at online using the Google, and it said that the canal trail picked up on this path here in Frankfort. And then when I got to Frankfort, there's the trail goes in. Yeah, you can see the trail entrance, but there's no parking for vehicles that I could see. So I parked down at the Ilion Marina, and hopefully that works for this adventure today. Frankfort is a half a mile from here, according to the sign. That's Route 5S. That's the highway up over there next to the path here. That'll take you back up to Utica. Looks like some garbage along the trail. Looks like somebody's picking up some garbage, but sure someone will pick it up later. A little bit of an incline here. Feel the burn. Not bad though. Yeah, this part of the trail is kind of noisy with traffic, obviously. Ooh, nice bridge. Stop and look at that on the way back. Ooh, rolling downhill, which means I got to roll back uphill coming back. Doesn't look to be too steep of a climb. But obviously easier to go down than go back up. Do not pass. That's what the sign says. They should reword those so they say, thou shalt not pass. Just because. All right, pedestrian pause. Busy down here today. Okay, I'm coming to the point of the trail where it goes from running along the highway to going back on the towpath here, or the walking path, or whatever it is you want to call it. Yeah, I drove through here and saw that there was nowhere to park my truck. That's why I drove down to Ilion. I'm out here in Frankfort, New York. There is a Chevy Chevette parked up on top of the roof there. Okay, I'm gonna hop back on the trail, head back to the marina, and then figure out how I get down to Herkimer from there. That's the plan for today. Closed to snowmobiles when lacking ice and snow. If these warnings are not followed, it will be closed. All right. All right, rolling back eastbound and down. I was rolling west at first. I may have said east, I don't know. The Grebig positioning system there, the GPS, it's not functioning today. Technically, it's my day off. Passed a couple bike riders before I got to the entrance of the trail there in Frankfort. It's only like, I do believe it's something like 2 miles from Frankfort to Ilion. It's not that far. Then it's like another 5 or 6 miles to Herkimer from here. Might be less, I don't know. I don't have an odometer on the bike. I was thinking about getting one, just to put on the bike, so that way I know how many miles I've ridden. But at some point I plan on doing these cruises on the 20-inch bikes instead of the 24-inch bikes. Just because that would be way cooler. And don't get me wrong, the 24-inch bike is a cool ride, but it'd be even cooler to do this on the old 83 Schwinn Predator. Which hopefully I get done someday. All right, just had to snap a picture real quick for my social media garbage. I have thoughts of getting rid of all that. I have a lot of thoughts. Way too many thoughts. All right, let's check out this bridge. Stay. Good bike. Nope. Come on, let's stay. I always talk to inanimate objects thinking maybe they'll respond back. Got some water down there. Starting to feel like summer out here. Got some water over there. Beautiful day for a ride. So nice out. Why can't it be like this year round? Okay, time to continue on back down the trail here. I look awesome today. I've got my Ace Frehley Kiss 78 solo album t-shirt on. I got a pair of shorts, pair of Vans sneakers, and some compression socks. Yeah. I bet you the ladies would be eating this look up. Yeah, they'd be like, wow, look at him. What a goofball. All right, on the way back to Ilion. Out here in upstate central New York, the Mohawk Valley region. Ooh, going downhill now. Looks like we got some goose poop on the trails. Wouldn't be a ride without some goose poop. Okay. It's a nice trail ride here. Mr. Sunshine's out. Coming back into the Ilion Marina here. Kind of slowing up a little bit. Got a rider in front of me. He's in turtle mode. Gonna have to plan out the rest of the route here in just a moment. Dun-dun. Hey, look at the map. Okay, so this map here basically shows everywhere I've been. There's Oriskany, there's Utica, down here Frankfort. I am right here in Ilion. You got Mohawk Herkimer, continues on to Little Falls, down to St. Johnsville. I'm going to try that in a couple weeks after the camping weekend. Go from there down to there. Well, from here to there, then down there. Got a bunch of history about the area. I'm just stalling a little bit. And over here we got Ilion 0.25 miles. Frankfort's 3 miles from here. Mohawk's 1.5. Little Falls is 10. Let's see how far I go today. Yeah, I don't see myself going to Little Falls today. The goal was just to go between Frankfort and Herkimer. All right, back on the trails. Whoa, there's a couple campers set up here now. They weren't here when I got here. I don't think they were anyway. Alright. Oh no, they're over on the marine park. I parked up over there. Okay. I got it now. I'm comprehending. Go find out where I'm going to next. This here is the Ilion Marina. The sign over here says that the trail continues off this way. It goes left and it goes right. Well, I'm going to go this way. Aha, I see where the trail goes. It's a nice little setup down here. Never actually stopped by here. And we'll check it out on the way back. All right, back on the Empire Trail, the Canalway Trail. Got some benches off in the grass down there. That's kind of cool. Then, of course, again over there, that's 5S, Route 5S. Still have my shopping and laundry to do today. I have a couple things around the house I need to do. I wanted to get out and get my ride done first. He hit the rumble strip. Oh, I hear a big truck. So this rolls along Route 5S, rolling east. Coming up on Mohawk, New York. Small little village between Ilion and Herkimer. This part of the trail is a little noisy. The other parts of the trail that I've ridden are quiet and peaceful. I don't know why I can't say peaceful anymore. I always say Peaceville. Like, is that a town or something? According to the sign across of 5S there, rolling into the village of Mohawk. Gonna roll down a hill a little bit here. The inclines, you know, whether you're going downhill or uphill, they really aren't too bad if you're on a single speed bicycle. Of course, this being a 24-inch cruiser, it's you can move a little bit quicker than the 20-inch, a little bit of an easier ride. Don't have to pedal as hard. You've heard of Speedy Gonzales from the Bugs Bunny cartoons, right? Yeah, I'm following his cousin Pokey Gonzales. Everybody rides at their own speed, their own pace. And I can respect that. Hey, what do we got going on here? Mud puddle. Do I want to ride through that? Yeah, let's go check this out. What do we got going over here? We got some graffiti. All right, off of the trail a little bit. Just trying to take up a little time. What do we got over here? Oh, nice. Looks like this goes out into Mohawk. There's a gate. Shuts it off. That's cool. Or does it? No, it doesn't. Yeah, this looks like it goes into the village of Mohawk. Nice, nice little trail. Looks like there's some waterworks over to the left. There's a pavilion over to the right, and there's a football field. Was a school down over here or something? These are questions I gotta find out. Coming up on a sign probably says no trespassing or something, right? You should put that back at the trail end. Nope, it says caution, speed bump. Yeah, this just goes into the village of Mohawk. There's a baseball field over here to the left. Nice. I hear a train. This might be an adventure for another day, I think. But real quick, there's the baseball field. Very nice. Let's go check this out. This looks like a football field, maybe? It looks like a, could be a softball field, another baseball field. There's a goal, only one goal post there. Maybe that's like a practice for the football team or something, I don't know. It's a field. They play sports there and stuff. Nice little pavilion right there. All right, back to the trail. Ooh. Yeah, I don't want to sit down through here too much. It's kind of bumpy. Hurts my butt. Clearance 11'11". Definitely can't drive the big truck through there. So in the tunnel here, we got some graffiti. Says, "You're so loved." Aww. Got some anarchy over here, some initials, some names, some silly stuff. Looks like somebody painted some poop and then covered over it. It's the poop emoji with a big eyeball on it. Nice. Big smiley face. Right through the mud here. There's another trail that goes off to the left. There's a car coming down there. I don't know where that goes. But I'm back on the Empire Trail here. You can see the New York State Thruway off to the left. That part of the thruway is where you go down the big hill that comes into the Herkimer, where the thruway exit is for Herkimer. Oh, there's a boat out on the canal, and we're way over here. And who are we? Why do we keep saying we? I'm by myself. People do that, and I could never figure that out. Now I'm over here doing that. Oh, goose poop. Got some marsh off over to the right. Or to the left. Ah, pedestrian pause. Another big truck. Yeah, the guy I just passed, it sounded like he was having his own conversation with himself. I don't think he had a phone or anything. And each their own. A lot of goose poop. It's like a minefield of goose poop. And another bike coming along. All right, pause. Busy out here this afternoon. There's a trail off to the right. Looks like that goes to the bridge. Rolling into Herkimer, New York. Oh, nice and cool under here. Slow down. Driveway ahead. So that means we have to ride through the driveway to continue down the trail? I think so. Oh, I see, I get it. Yeah, let's go a little bit further. There's a sign. Yep, the trail continues here. They have a Lyme disease warning up. Do I want to ride this all the way, or do I just want to go back and call it a day? Ooh. Yeah, I think this part goes down to Little Falls. That might be another adventure for another day. I don't know if I want to ride that far today. Yeah, I think I'm going to turn around. Would be a nice day for a ride. Could always make this a two-part video. Oh, I see a hill coming up. I think I'm gonna ride to the bottom of the hill and turn it around. I'm not feeling that adventurous today. I'll see how I feel when I get there. Maybe it looks worse than what it really is back there. So I rode the Herkimer, or the Herkimer part of the trail. I think this is still part of Herkimer. Orange barrels, everywhere I see. Orange barrels, looking back at me. That's a nice Jeep. Older Jeep, lifted. I like the older Jeeps over the newer Jeeps. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ride to this bridge, then turn it around. Continue on another day. I probably already said that once, but you know how I repeat myself in case you didn't hear me the first time. Sometimes I repeat myself in case you didn't hear me the first time. Now, is that where you park for this? No motorized vehicle. I guess that would be considered trail parking. Have to keep that in mind. Oh, there's the hill I saw. That ain't happening today. Yeah, ride down here, check things out, and then that's the throughway. Almost ran over a rock. Shot it running. Shot it flying, I think I meant to say. Yeah, I think one of these days I'm going to have to ride the whole trail from beginning to end. See how long it would take. This looks like it goes on for a while. That there would be the canal and the Mohawk River. I do believe they have joined together. Down that way is Little Falls, New York. Back this way is Herkimer, and back to Ilion and Frankfort. Yeah, I feel like I could ride further. I'm not really prepared to ride that far today. Because if I ride that far, I'd want to have the backpack with the drinks and the snacks and the snacks and the drinks and all that stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to head back. Continue on from this point, heading the other way at some other point in time. And now I gotta ride up this hill. I want to snap a picture when I get up underneath the thruway bridge. Oh, it's not that bad of an incline for this bike. Probably kill me on the littler bike, the smaller bike. Ooh, nice and cool here. Let's walk down here. Just me and my shadow. I don't really have the sneakers to walk down dirt and rocks like this. Don't want to fall on my butt like I did right there. Nice. All right, back to the trail. Looks like the trail doesn't go up that hill. It stays kind of relatively flat. That's good to know. I gotta keep this parking spot in mind for next time. Got a bench over there to the right. You can sit and watch traffic roll by. Next weekend, gonna be camping down at Gilbert Lake State Park. Going to be camping with Speedy and Thumper. I had a friend from out of town coming in for the weekend, but unfortunately that's not going to happen this time around. Some things came up and they're not able to make the trip up, but that's okay. We can get together some other time. Almost got tongue-tied and twisted on that one, which is nothing new. I believe my kid is going also. That answer might be different tomorrow. Seems like it changes every other day. No, my kid said that he'd like to go, so be good to get out and do some camping. The weather report looks very nice for next weekend. Last year, if I remember right, we all canceled because it was supposed to rain all weekend and it was supposed to be in the 30s. And there's a big group of us going, and we all backed out. And it was a cold and miserable weekend. That's the thing with Memorial Day weekend, is it's hit or miss. It's either really nice or really yuck. Yeah, if you're on 5S heading west, coming up to the junction for Route 28, which goes into Herkimer, up over the bridge over there. I'm not going into Herkimer. This is about as close as I'm going to get into going to the village. I want to stay on the trail. I don't really want to go over the throughway bridge there because there's some construction and stuff going on with the bridge down below, and I don't need to get squished today. But a day like this, it'd be kind of cool to start back like in a risking and ride it all the way down to Little Falls. That would take a little while, but nice day trip. Ride down and back. Something I might have to think about. Slow down, driveway ahead. I wonder if that's a trailhead park over there. There's a car parked over there. Not for the ambulance. Oh, I can't get over there. No trespassing. All right, I'll just park over here. Underneath the bridge. Oh, somebody lost their underwear. That sucks. So this here is the bridge for Route 28, Herkimer. The village of Herkimer is down there on the other side of that bridge down there. These are for the canal. They do canal cruises over that building over there. This is a marina down in Herkimer. Such a beautiful day. That's the throughway over there. Nice. All right. Time to roll. Roll out. Back on the Canalway Trail, the Empire State Trail. A lot of goose poop. Yeah, I'm not sure how you get on the trail here from the village of Herkimer. I guess you would go over the bridge. There's a parking spot over there by the ambulance, but I don't know if that's good or not. Anyway, leaving Herkimer, heading back to Ilion. Gotta dodge some goose poop. Who needs orange cones when you got goose poop turds? Or goose turds? Yeah, as of right now, as far as camping goes, I only have 2 trips planned. No, technically 3. I have 3 trips, never mind. Got next weekend at Gilbert Lake State Park. 4th of July weekend at Green Lakes once again. And then in the fall, Speedy got a site out on the first weekend of October, I do believe it is. Speedy got a site at Lake Delta on the lake. Gonna have to go check that out. More goose poop and another bike rider coming along. All right, pause. So this stop sign up here, if you go left at the light, takes you to Route 28 South, takes you through the village of Mohawk. Go straight, put you on 5S West. I hear trains. Yep, there's a train. That breeze feels good. The breeze is coming in from the north, I do believe, flowing south. It's not in my face like it usually is when I'm riding back. That's a good thing. Got some marshland over there. Yeah, this is the type of day where I probably could ride all day. Start early in the morning, ride for a couple hours, get some lunch, ride for a couple hours, get a hotel room, get some breakfast, ride back. Can make that a whole weekend trip. Of course, if I was going to do a hotel room, I'd have to go ride in an area that would be worth the trip of getting a hotel room. Maybe out in like Buffalo or down near Albany or something. Maybe Buffalo. There's parts of the trail I want to check out where the trail starts. And from what I've seen in other videos of the Lake Erie Canal Trail, there's some cool things to see out in western New York. Got a little bit of an incline here. That's why I'm standing up. Trying to pace myself, not overdo it. The total ADD moment here. The BMX racing season is started down at the local track here in Bridgewater, New York. I'm hoping I can get out and check that out over the summer months. Go watch some BMX racing. Little creek on both sides. Oh, there's some geese out there. I want to know what this trail goes to, but I don't feel like... I don't know. It looks like it might be private property down there, maybe. Looks like it goes down to the canal. And there's only one way to find out, right? I get yelled at, I get yelled at. I ain't scared. Another dirt trail, off the trail. Just a little curious here. Maybe I've been hanging out with my cat too long. I like the trails though. Ooh, part of it goes up, part of it goes down. Oh yeah, this goes down to the canal. Okay. Oh, sweet. Do I trust this? Sure do. Oh, this is pretty cool. I gotta get some pictures. Yeah, I'm guessing this video is gonna end up being longer than what I thought it was gonna be. I wasn't planning on getting sidetracked. That's all part of the adventure. What does this say? New York State permitted discharge point. For information about this permitted discharge, contact the NYSDEC, Utica, New York, blah, 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 blah. That, my friends, is how you read important stuff. Yeah. Whew. All right, I think it's time to get back to the trail. That's all dug up on top of the hill up there, but it's probably like a construction site or something. Even though it does look like somebody rode down this hill over here. Maybe when I was younger. Back in the days when I had no fear. Just ride down a hill, no matter how steep it was. Now it's like, if I wipe out, it takes longer to heal. It's amazing how when you become responsible, how things in your life change. Yeah, I'm not going up there. Just go back up to the Canalway Trail. This is down here in Mohawk, New York. That over there is the creek that goes underneath the bridges that I just went over there a couple minutes ago, a few moments ago. I'm guessing to get to that, you drive down that path I went through earlier and go through this little bridge here. I bet you that's how you do it. Looks like got a convoy of bikers coming up. Yeah, sometimes it's just better to edit things out. Almost back to the Ilion Marina anyway. I want to check that out before I end the video. It's really not that far from Herkimer to Ilion, only a few miles. And then once you get to Frankfort, you have to ride Route 5 back to Schuyler to get back on the trail, because that part of the Empire Trail is on the highway. I think that's like for 6 miles. But for right now, I'm just sticking to the walking paths here, the tow paths, or whatever they call them, the recreation paths. Off to the left over there, that's Ilion. Rolling back into Ilion. We got a couple people walking a dog. Time for another pedestrian pause. They had a very pretty dog. Don't ask me what kind it was. It was a very pretty dog. White, gray, and black. Oh, just got hit in the face with a bug. That was awesome. Okay, so right here, posted. All right, that says it's posted. Firearms prohibited, hunting, trapping. Okay, there's a bench down there. Check out this bench over here. Somebody spray painted on the tree, lovely. Looks like the marina here's filling up. People fishing. Couple boats. Nice. That's pretty cool. Docks here at the marina. Will enjoy. I don't know what the name is of that one. Wow, it's kind of busy here now. Just one last look at the canal here before I head back home. As always, thank you for riding along. Until next time, hasta la pasta and adios.
Cheers.